everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay?
Okay, guys, Lilly, she just went viral. Literally gained like 100,000 X-followers overnight. Congrats to her. Big congrats to her. And, people are loving this and people are hating it. We're going to dive all the way into that. By the way, guys, make sure that you are liking this video, subscribing to the channel, posting videos every single day. I did have a hiatus because I'm sick, I think, with COVID. I don't know. I didn't test for it, and I don't care to test for it. But yeah, my husband's not sick, my baby's not sick, so W's all around. So yeah, let's get right into this. So this is Lilly. She's gone completely viral for saying, I don't know if I can keep in what she said. I might have to bleep it out. The N-word, the infamous N-word that, the left tells us that we cannot say, and too many so-called conservatives like to conform to what the people who quite literally hate our guts say that we can't say. It makes sense to allow your enemies to police your speech, doesn't it? Oh wait, it doesn't. So let's watch this full clip. We have a couple videos of hers that I want to react to with you, and let me just put this out there. I love it. I love her. From what I see, I don't know her, but so far I'm loving the content she's putting out. And some of my fellow conservatives, some are like the fake conservatives, as we'll get into, and some are people that I actually personally really like Sovereign Bra Chase from the Whatever podcast. Love him. There's some disagreements going on, so let's get into it. So the first video, the full video that first went viral, was originally posted from InfoWars' Harrison H. Smith. Let's watch it. First of all, girl, loving the apron. It's so cute. I was literally like, why do I not have an apron yet? What the heck? I, pretend to be a trad wife online and I don't even have an apron. Girl, get it together.
Okay, this time I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right? So I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies. All I ask of a man is that you're competent, you're not a pussy. If somebody broke into our house at 3 a.m., you would know how to grab a gun and shoot a motherfucker. That's pretty much all we ask. Like, that's pretty much like all girls I know. I don't know one girl who's a gold digger. So stop throwing us all under the bus as if we're all gold diggers, because we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your money. My dating history consists of all broke guys. I actually don't even like rich guys. They have an attitude. They're spoiled brats. They don't know anything about real life. I was raised on a farm with 4 brothers, so I can't deal with the bullshit. I don't like a pussy. I hate pussies. So stop with the gold digger. Stop.
I don't know, guys. I watched that and I liked it. And guess what? It's not even my favorite video that I've seen from her, from the ones that have been going viral. I'll play the next one that I love the most next. Actually, no. Scratch that. I have to play her response to the outrage over her using the N-word. I don't know. I love it. She just seems like someone that I would be friends with. Let's get on to the next video. By the way, I do think she has a valid point here. I tend to be someone online, that highlights how men have it terrible these days and women are pretty awful. But truth be told, that the women that are interviewed on these dating podcasts, they tend to be worse. Okay, there are normal women, and She claims to be a normal woman. She just wants a broke mechanic. Hello. Can the broke mechanics and surfer boys wife this girl up? She's ready to have your kids. All right, next video. So she had, obviously, there were certain people that was very upset about what she said. You know, people that get mad at you saying the N-word, mainly N-words and white liberals. So let's see her response to them.
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community. And
Under which community?
All the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you. War.
I, first of all, love Andrew Breitbart, so I loved that clip inserted there. Amazing. And yeah, let's stop letting our enemies police our speech. Please and thank you. Please. I'm sick of it. Are you sick of it? Because I'm sick of it. And that's pretty much why I really like her. And I'll get into more of that later when we talk about the people criticizing her, because there's quite a bit of criticism, even on right-wing Twitter. We're not even going to talk about the liberals. We know that they hate us. We know that they hate her. We know that they hate what she's saying. Cool. I don't care about you losers. What's interesting to me is the right-wing infighting over her content. Okay. Also, I want to point out and commend her on not saying,
"Oh, I'm sorry for saying this. Oh my gosh. Please forgive me. Don't cancel me."
She gave them a big middle finger, which I love. Be abrasive, blunt, and true to it. Stop being a coward to insane people. Thank you. All right, next video, and this one's my personal favorite that I saw from her, and we'll get into why in a second.
So all those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people, and you know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with. So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world, of fucking nerds. Those fucking dorks that never got laid in high school, and they've got a major chip on their shoulder against the normies. That's why you see all these fat-ass fucks making laws. Oh, you can be obese and anorexic. Okay, sure. They're the ones inventing clown world. They're the ones in media. They're the actors. You wonder why actors are so politically leftist? Oh, right. It's because they're loser theater kids. They're the theater kids who grew up, and now they're telling me and you what to think. They're telling me and you what to do, and they're making the laws in this country. Well, it's time to stand the fuck up and stop being scared. Like, why are we scared of these people? They were massive losers in high school, and they're massive losers today. It's time to put the motherfucking nerds back in their place. Stand the fuck up.
Oh, this was quite literally music to my ears. I am a personal hater of artsy people and the theater people. Okay, listen, if you're an artsy theater person, it does not mean I dislike you. What it means is there's a stereotype you have with these people, these creative people. They're unreliable, they're inconsistent. They just don't think the way I think. I'm like so not creative that it's a personality trait for me, okay? These are not the people I vibe with. So I totally get what she's talking about here. And it's so true. Like the elites in Hollywood, they're the weird theater people plus like a bunch of plastic surgeries. So now they're not ugly anymore. So yeah, why are we letting them rule us? Why are we letting these people write our laws and decide the direction of our country? They're losers. We didn't listen to them in high school. We shouldn't listen to them now. So I love it. I love it. This video spoke to me. This is the one I posted. And hey, it went viral for great reasons. Love it. I love to see it. Let's go on to, I think, the last video I have from her that went viral. And then we will talk about the response, the criticism that she is receiving online.
I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you are considering becoming gay, bi, let's just say a member of the rainbow community, I would advise against it, because the day of the rainbow is over. The gay has canceled out the gay. You're not going to be special anymore. You're not going to be considered edgy. You're not going to be considered cool. It's just over. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find a new identity, because that one's not working, because everything is gay. Architecture is gay. Cars are gay. Like, look at these electric cars. They're the gayest, ugliest, like, uncool cars imaginable. They're so embarrassing and so gay. The outfits are all gay. You see, like, these little e-boys, like, fucking... Shut up. You're gay. You're gay. and it's gay. Everything is gay.
One thing I want to point out is I love the disgust that she has in her voice and like the eye roll. I don't know. It's giving Mean Girl in the best way possible. I love Mean Girls. Mean Girls are funny, you know. You have to be mean to the right people though. Like some people you got to stick up for, and then that who don't deserve it. And then there's a lot of people that deserve to be bullied, deserve people being mean to them. And I love it. I just love this energy. I don't like the girls that are fake. You know those girls that are smile to your face? Sorry, my voice. It's going out. I sound like a man. I sound like a chain smoker because I am sick. You know those women that are so fake and they smile in your face and they pretend that they're nice to you and wow, you're so pretty. I mean, it's like the mean girl I don't like is like a Regina George, even though she's pretty iconic in that movie. There's like that scene. Maybe I'll play it here.
I love your skirt. Thanks. That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
No, tell the girl that if she's friends with you and maybe if she asks, hey, that skirt's ugly, you probably shouldn't wear it. I've always thought that brutal honesty is the way to go. I used to have friends in high school and college. They would say, hey, do you like my outfit? I would be honest, you know, thinking that a woman wants an honest answer. Newsflash, women never want to hear the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. So if you don't give them that validation, they think you're mean. And I was always deemed a mean girl. One of my good friends, Lisa Reynolds, she has the same thing. You know, people will probably say that women like me and her are mean. But no, we're just brutally honest. You know, the other girls are going to tell you you look good, let you go out in public looking awful, and then behind your back make fun of how bad you look. I think that's meaner. But just because they're mean behind your back and not to your face, these are the nice girls and the, you know, the fake girls. I hate it. Cancel fake girls. We need more blunt, mean girls in the world, let alone in politics. You know, we don't really need women in politics. Let's be real. By the way, guys, let me just plug her Twitter account if you haven't already found it, because she's literally gained like 100,000 followers. So might as well follow her if you like her. Here she is at LLDDIISS. Nice. Lily's her name. But yeah, so there are some critiques of hers. So here we have who I would call not the most legitimate conservative, Aldo. You know, he works PragerU. I used to be friends with him, so I kind of know that he's really not conservative, you know. He used to always criticize Nick Fuentes to me, or like Andrew Tate. It's like he's one of those conservatives that does not like Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes. And like those are the people I like. So I always say that the true litmus test for conservatives is whether or not they, or just their opinion on Fuentes. Because if you hate Fuentes and think the things that he says is too much and it's too offensive and it's too mean and blah, 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 it's too fringe. Oh my gosh. So you are a tone policing conservative. Got it. I want nothing to do with you. So here, let's just talk about this. For instance, Aldo says, they swear and say gay and retard. They're one of us. It's the millennial version of boomers voting for Dan Crenshaw, spelled Dan wrong. It's a really difficult name to spell, Dan, D-A-N. I understand why he misspelled it. It's a hard one, you know. But boomers voting for Dan Crenshaw because he's a veteran with an eye patch. Hey, I agree. Dan Crenshaw sucks, okay? I mean, I don't agree with his politics at all. He's a warmongering conservative. Not my cup of tea at all, okay? I agree. Honestly, what we see here is, in my opinion, I think he's jealous of how quickly she has gained followers. I think that's why a lot of people are actually criticizing her, because she's gained like 100,000 Twitter followers overnight. Yeah, people get jealous real quick. And listen, I will say, I didn't get jealous. I don't know, it's cool. Like, I wish I could gain 100,000 followers overnight. I've never been someone that jumped in followers out of nowhere. I've always kind of been a steady grower. So, you know, I'm like, I wish my stuff would pick up overnight like that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not always a direct competition. I don't know. These people are so jealous. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. That's where I feel like people like Aldo are coming from. I think there's a lot of jealousy going on. That's fine. That's fine. This gum in my mouth is kind of annoying me as I'm talking, so I'm sorry if it's annoying for you guys. Let me put that right there. Bye, gum. You are canceled. All right, we have another, Brittany Venti. Oh, gosh. I mean, she is like one of the worst e-girls. She came after some of my favorite people online, Rachel and Andrew Wilson, and attacked them for a child of theirs that passed away, tried to say that Rachel was an irresponsible mother. I mean, if you have not seen that That was probably the most despicable and evil attack I've ever seen in my entire life on someone online. But Brittany Venti, she's one of those e-girls that hates girls that say, repeal the 19th. And Brittany Venti is exactly what Sovereign Bra will be criticizing, which will be the last post I show you guys criticizing Lilly. But she says, how it feels knowing I'm not around a broke ass, you know the word. What, you're like in front of flowers? Like, congrats? You're really upset that a woman is getting more attention than you, huh? How it feels knowing broke ass are getting uppity. So she's like just editing selfies. So she just wants like an excuse to post like a not attractive selfie in front of a flower patch. Like, cool. I don't know if I can leave this in. I'll have to ask my husband for permission on that. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, Sovereign Bra, who I really like Sovereign Bra. Chase is great. Met him in person. Voice. And he, good friends with my husband, really like him, respect him. He said, there are no base D girls, true. They all turn out the same every time. Put your dicks back in your pants. Guys, and that's a valid, because I think that a lot of men, whenever they see a mildly attractive woman online that says anything slightly right wing, oh my gosh, they are foaming at the mouth, they're simps. I get it, I agree, true. Sovereign Bra then said,
The right-wing e-girl playbook. Be pretty. Slightly racist. Say some mildly based things. Realize you can leverage this to grow massive following of horny simps, use influence to grift, start drama, poison the discourse, and counter-signal actually based right-wing talking points that can move the needle, especially regarding the 19th Amendment, feminism, the woman question in politics, sexual promiscuity in modern culture, etc. If you've been in the dissident right for more than 5 seconds, you've already seen the cycle play out 1,000 times. Learn the lesson, you horny chuds. Okay.
Honestly, this is valid. And I do see this a lot with the e-girls in the right-wing movement. They claim to be based, blah, 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 but then they hate other people who say the 19th Amendment should be revoked. The 19th Amendment is probably to blame for the downfall of the West, 100%. And, women will say, oh, you're just saying that to get all these followers, because I'm someone that has said that for years. And no, I actually do think that is the case. Not just the fact that women are over-emotional thinkers, so they tend to be voting for the policies of the Democratic Party, which allows for all this immigration, illegal immigration, all these welfare state programs, etc. Looking at women today, how could you think that it's a good idea for the country to allow women to vote? But that's a whole nother conversation that I should do in a whole nother video. So I'm going to stop rambling there. I think he's right here, but I think we should give this girl, I think we should give Lilly a chance here. She has not yet said, from my knowledge, that the 19th Amendment, women should have the right to vote. Sovereign Bra himself was kind of an overnight success, with his viral clip from the Whatever podcast, and he talked about, the transgenders and how it's gay if you hook up with a transgender, and that's even less based than saying the N-word, okay? Let's be real. So Sovereign Bra actually kind of skyrocketed in a more mainstream take, but since then he's gained a lot of respect and he's become more based, or not become more based, but has proven himself to be more based. He advocates for patriarchy, biblical patriarchy. To me, that's like the number one position that you should be advocating for online. And a lot of people's criticisms with Lilly is, she's not, I don't know if she's a Christian. She's wearing a cross on her neck. They're saying that she cusses too much and that she's not really promoting biblical values. True, okay? Personally, I don't mind the swearing. I used to swear a lot. I stopped because my husband told me to. So when I got married and I became saved, I stopped swearing as much. I do swear here and there. We don't have you cannot say a swear word in this house policy, but I'm not swearing as much as she does. But I think it's comical. I think it's funny, okay? I don't know if it's because I'm from the Northeast and people have potty mouths over there. So it just feels like home. It feels like this is a mean girl in high school that I would be friends with. Okay. I just can tell I'd be friends with her. I like her because of that. I feel like I have a decent read on people, even just from the internet. And I don't know. I can tell I like her. It's kind of like Pearl. I disagree with Pearl on some things. I agree with Pearl on a lot of things. I kind of always had a feeling that I like her, and I met her in person and I really liked her. Same thing with Rachel Wilson. We kind of got off on the wrong foot on Twitter at first, but once we got over that, I could tell I really like Rachel Wilson and her husband. And when I met Rachel in person, I was like, she is amazing and totally someone that I look up to. And aspire to be as knowledgeable as, okay? She's great. We need to normalize saying the words that the left tells us we can't say. Stop letting these people who hate our guts tell us what we can and cannot say. Lilly, in my opinion, is a net positive so far because she's moving the Overton window to where we can say words that the left has literally brainwashed us into thinking that we cannot say. It is a word. Words only have as much power as you allow them to. Let's be real. I don't know if I'm going to support every single thing she says in the future. Probably not. I don't even agree with everything I say. I say a lot of stupid stuff all the time, as you know if you follow me. Or have been following me. I've been liking this internet discourse. The back and forth between people in the right-wing movement has been very interesting, and I will be getting Lilly on the show, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. She will be coming on the show soon. I'll keep you guys updated on that, but yeah, that's all we have time for today, guys. I will see you next time. Bye. What was that? Bye. By the way, do you like the black hair? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.